welcome in all my friends. Lazy Retired Granny here. And it is the 5th of August, 2024. The time is 7:06 a.m. here in sunny Salem, Oregon. I am continuing my journey on Dreamer Designs The Palace by Robert Finale. Yeah, that's right. Somebody told me how to pronounce it. And Finale, that's right. Okay. And where am I at in the canvas? Well, I am about at the flag here. And all I have to do is work my way over in this last part. So I'm headed over to Big Ben. Yeah, really nice. Okay, and this has square drills, 67 colors, which includes 7 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which are drills that have a special effect coated on them, and they're great for creating extra shimmering effects on the diamond painting. And I am joined on this journey, Connie, who's completed the journey, Laura, who's completed it, and then we have Beth, Angela, and Anita. And as long as I'm here, we also have the canvas Hope Runs Deep. Alice and Kim are doing their journey on that. And January, Beth, Teresa, and myself have completed it. And then also on a Pinson canvas, we have Candace and Anita that are doing a journey on a Pinson, because Hope Run Deep is a Pinson also. Okay, and then we also have our cottage community village that is being built, and that is, let's see, Pam, Kim, Margie, Teresa, Angela, Beth, myself, Terry, Elizabeth, Yvette, Angie E, and Linda S. Yeah. And then everybody has a canvas for our weekend retreat, which goes from Friday to Sunday, and that's just whatever you want to work on. Some of us, or lay down drills on, some of us are continuing on, what we do during the week. Others shake it up a little bit, and we do a different canvas for 3 days than these big ones that we're doing. So that's the news there. Okay, beside me I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee, and I'm using my mug from my Diamond Daughter V, and it says, sometimes you forget you are awesome, so this is your reminder. And that mug has helped me the last few days. So, alrighty. And then, as always, from my Diamond Daughter, Rebecca, she sent me a bunch of wax melts, because I love wax melts. So every day we pick out a new flavor. And let's pick out this one. The one yesterday, oh my gosh. I went outside and then I came in. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good in here. All right, today we have Campfire Marshmallow. So let's see what this one smells like. And it's a leaf. Now that's pretty thick, so I'm thinking I need to half that. this under the wax lamp. Put the other half back in the bag and put it on our little shelf here so we can do the other part at a later date. There we go. Alrighty, so and as always, we are going to be doing a gab session also while I lay down drills. Ooh, get my dollar store readers on here. Fill my pin with some wax. Yeah, yesterday I did get some drills down on my weekend retreat project, and that is a canvas that I am participating in on Diamonds by Tita's Facebook page. The theme this month is beaches, and that's what I got completed yesterday. Look at that sparkle. Yeah. Very pretty. So that's put away until Thursday. And I'll lay some more drills down on it. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to do the C's. 58, which is 38, 39, and that, what did I do with my, here it is, color 38, 39, medium lavender blue. Okay, and I do want to make one little announcement here. I did receive the canvas from Dreamer on I received it last week. Let me take some coffee. And I used a gift card, and sorry, let me just hang on one second before I get started. All right, there, I got that situated. Anyway, I got a gift card from Julie, and so I did use that to purchase a canvas from Dreamer, and it did arrive last week, but before I do the unboxing, I have got to get my craft area cleaned up because I have no room to unbox it. And I was trying to get as much diamond painting done last week as I could, and it just kept slipping my mind that, hey, you need to clean up your diamond painting area so you can do that. And my area is very, very small. So when I do any unboxings and whatnot, yeah, I gotta rearrange everything, put it somewhere else, and then do the unboxing, then put everything back. And I don't know, it just did not happen last week. and there was a lot of other things going on. So anyway, those are my excuses. So what I did, I put it on my project list. If it's on my project list for the week, it has to be done. That's my rule of thumb. So it is there. So I am thinking that I can get that done, and it will go up on Friday. But I want to do a good unboxing, so I don't want to be hurried or distracted, because we know when I do unboxings, I can get off track. I can get, I wish I could do unboxings like some people, but I don't know. What you see is what you get with me. I just get so excited, and, you know, because I do not unbox stuff beforehand. What you see is my initial impression, which can be good and bad, I guess. Yeah, so anyway, so have no fear, I will be doing it. And I do know that the other canvas that I purchased with the gift card, which is China Mail from Dreamer, and yesterday it appears that it cleared customs. But those from China, from Dreamer, yeah, they take a couple weeks to get here. So I think my plan of action, because I have got a stack of unboxings over there I need to do, yeah. And those have been put off too, just because I've been so focused on my diamond painting and laying down drills that I haven't got to them. So my plan of action is that to get those slowly done, and I will post them every Friday. So every Friday you will get an unboxing from me on what I've ordered. Alright, so that's a good stopping point right there. So let's look at some of our emails that we've received. January says, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Chuck Penson, but I made a mistake and wanted to send an update. In my last email, I said The Hope Runs Deep was my first Chuck Penson painting, but I was wrong." Well, that's a first. My first Chuck Penson was the red covered bridge that I did back in January, photo attached. I had forgotten that that was one of his paintings. For some reason, I thought it was from another artist. My sincerest apologies go to Mr. Chuck Penson, who is a brilliant artist, and I love all of his work. Thank you, January. Oh, January, you're so funny. That is beautiful. Yeah, and I'm sure, January, that Chuck Penson watches my YouTube, so he's got your apology. All right, Angela, diamond painting. This is my palace. I thought it was what you were doing. Sorry about that. I finished it 2 weeks ago and thought I sent it to you, but I couldn't have sent it. All right, so let's take a look. I better turn off the light so you can see a little bit better. There we go. All right, so, it is similar, you know, and, you know, that's fine. It's still a palace. And look at those reflections from the rainwater. It rains a lot. We got somebody with an umbrella. And those pretty fall colors on the tree. Big Ben in the distance. Yep, she's walking to horse guards. Yep, it qualifies. Yeah, and keep in mind, when we do the laying down drills with friends, it can be a similar canvas or it can be something completely different. You know, whatever floats your boat, that's what goes on this channel. All right. Oops. Patricia. Oh, forget it. That was in response. Weekend retreat finish from Angie E. Just finished my summer keychains from my tree, and what a mess. Uh-oh. I ran out of most of the colored rhinestones and had to grab some from my stash and try to match up as close as I could. Anyway, they are done, and I will still hang them on my tree, LOL. Temu did refund me for the purchase, which is great. Now back to building my cottage. Oh my gosh. Those are beautiful. Well, it looks like there's no special shape, so at least you didn't have to do that. You know, that has a beachy theme to it. Did you put it over on Tita's Facebook page? I'd send that picture over to her if you haven't done it yet. Yep, definitely qualifies as a beach. Pizza. I have been craving pizza. Okay, Beth. Beth here. Responding about the update on the palace. I drew a circle on what I still have to finish. I'm on the last square under the map, so I made some progress today. Hope to get more progress after school. Hugs to you and Ellie. You know what, Beth? I was absolutely, shocked because I did peek at this because I did want to see where you were at compared to me. And I was shocked that that's all you had to do because you were teasing me. It's going to take you forever to get this done. And I think we both have about the same amount to do. I'm up here and you're down here. So, yeah, so I have got all of that to do in this area. I love this canvas. Having a good time. All right. Angela, this is my weekend retreat finish. Hope you're well. Ooh. Another beach one. Did you put that on Tita's Facebook page? I'll link that Facebook page down below for you guys. Hopefully I remember. Let me put note to self. Because I always forget to do that. I say I'm going to do something and then I forget to share links. So, where's my pen? Facebook link. Alright, got it on my list. Yeah, that is really nice. What's the size on that? 30 by 30. That turned out really nice. Love the blues in that. They did a good job of rendering that. Alright, I think that's all the emails. Did I forget anything? I think that's it. Okay. Alright, let's do a little bit of diamond painting, and then I'll browse through the comments. I haven't been on there. I know. I'm a busy person. So this morning, well, let me back up. So Ellie and I went to bed, I don't know, probably about 8-ish. And I did get to read a little bit in my midsummer reading, which I must say, the first book, it's different than the show for this. A lot of different stuff going on. And it's like, oh my gosh, I wonder if it's gonna, you know, I mean, the end result is going to be the same. I think it's going to be, but yeah. So one person that was killed off in the in the show, they completely changed that up. So I'm curious if he is actually going to be killed off. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun. And on Beth's Wip and Chat, she was mentioned, now I can't remember what it was, another series that has a book that's TV. And she recommended I check it out. And now I'm going to have to go back and watch that video because now I can't remember which series it was. I watched so many cozy mysteries, and yeah, I have my favorites though that I can watch over and over. Like Father Brown, I'm rewatching him. I think I'm on season 5 now. And then when Amazon had their Amazon days, they had some streaming services that were 99 cents a month for 2 months. And the ones I got were, I got BritBox and PBS Masterpiece, I think is what it's called. And they've had a few shows on there that I was watching. Well, I decided, you know, no, I only want a month. I don't want 2 months of it. Well, then I went back and revisited, and so I had canceled, but then I reinstated, and I still got it for the 2 months for 99 cents a month. So I still have another month. Yeah, because there was a few shows on there I wanted to check out, which, but most, I don't know, there's not a lot on there, but yeah, so, anyway, I've been watching more TV just because I got to get through these shows while I've gone in for the cheap price. So, but I am watching Father Brown while I diamond paint, and I'm watching it on my computer next to me. And it's a show that I don't need to, have my eyes on it all the time, because I've seen it before and I kind of can glance over there every once in a while. Now, V had mentioned, I'm going back to our discussion on the hamburger gravy, because that is a popular subject. Actually, before I do my thought on it, let me see if there's anything in comments about it. We had a lot of comments before. Oh my goodness. The things we gab about. Alright, so let me see what's over here. Okay. Laura says, I love the new eating shenanigans Ellie is giving you. Smart cookies, get it? Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you. Okay, so this morning I fooled her. And I can talk about it now because it's already a done deal. But today, on the 5th of each month, she gets her flea meds. And she was on Trifexis. Well, there's so many problems with Trifexis and giving those to dogs, because dogs hate them. And Ellie really hated them. And so every month, I felt so bad because she wouldn't eat it. And so I had to I had to open her mouth and, get my fingers in there and then put it down her throat. And that is awful. I will tell you, that is an awful thing to do. But she absolutely, I have tried everything to fool her. It has a foul smell that dogs hate. And yeah, and of course she gets, a horse pill because she's so big. And it was just a struggle. And not something that I like to subject her to. And so last year the vet said, we've got a new pill out and they're replacing it. I mean, you can still get the Trifexis if you want. Or you can get this new one, which it costs more money, but it's covered under her pet plan. However, if you elect to get this other flea meds, it does cost you more on the pet plan. So it is called let's see what we got here. That's it. And actually, we might be able to change that because I think she's lost some weight. So I'll have to ask the vet about that. But it is by prescription only. And it it is for, and of course they put the label on the top of it. Let me see if that, yeah, look how big that pill is. It's still a horse pill, but, which I will finish my story here in a minute. But it's for ticks, fleas, heartworm, and then some other stuff that unfortunately that is coming up. My other one. Oh, our other one is 44 to 88 pounds. Interesting. Anyway, so with that said, so this one I don't have to jam down her throat, and yeah, I can fool her with this one. So you know how she likes the toppers on her food now. So this morning I gave her her kibbles, and then I put her 2 scoops of her other prescription for her arthritis on the top, which is, she doesn't mind it, and it's such a small amount that you use. And then I cut up her flea prescription into fourths, mix it into the kibbles along with the other medication, and then I topped it off with 2 of her cookies that she loves, which is the I can't remember, but anyway, she likes it. It's got a good strong flavor to it, and it might just mask all the other stuff that she gets. But anyway, so I fed her this morning, and she went over there, and I mean, she was gobbling down her kibbles. And I guess it must have hit the spot this morning. It's all gone. So she got both of her meds this morning. Oh my goodness, she is so funny. And, you know, it's painless for both of us, so win-win situation. So it's worth the extra money that I pay on her pet plan for that. So, her next meal, she will get her the canned food, and in that I will put in her other arthritis medicine. Because she has 2 different arthritis medicines that she takes. So and she seems to be doing really well on that supplement. She has 2 supplements that she takes. So, yeah, and things seem to be going really good with this new diet of hers. She goes in for her teeth cleaning on the 22nd, I think. Look at the calendar. I know it's a few weeks away. All right, let's do some more comments. Let's see. Okay, Margie says, when I was talking about the canvas that I'm doing now on the beach, they have fairy dust, and when I was looking at the drills, it's like I've never done fairy dust before and never paid attention to them. So this is a first for me. And I was looking at the fairy dust, and it's like, well, they look like ABs to me, which that has changed now that I've laid down some. I know what the difference is now. But before then, Margie had followed up with me on that, and she said fairy dust drills have a fine glitter mica powder on the top, not as blingy or color changing as ABs. Different companies give them different names. Hope that helps. Now, I will tell you what I noticed. The fairy dust drills, I have no problem picking up with the wax. Where the ABs, yeah, I got that love-hate relationship going with ABs. Because sometimes I have to use my tweezers because they don't like wax. And we all know I'm tweezer impaired, but I have to use my tweezers for this one because I dropped it. But what I noticed on these fairy drills that I'm using, or fairy dust, is that what they're called? I can't even describe them. They are, now, these that I'm doing, I'm looking for C's. Did I finish all the C's? Okay. It's almost like they do have that, they do kind of change colors, I can tell, but it's very, it's not like ABs or yeah, it's just a little bit different, and different than crystals, and it's, I don't know, it's just different. So I'll have to, and because I'm, a newbie to them, I'll just have to, hopefully by the time I'm done with this canvas, I'll have more of an opinion of them and can talk maybe intelligent about them. I don't know, maybe I won't be able to. And you know me, I change my mind all the time. I'm going to do the 4s, which is 3. I do the 4s, which are 3. Okay. Okay, and the 4s are color 160, and I should know that because we've used it a lot. Medium blue-gray. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. Diamond Painting with Candace said, I think the beach canvas is so pretty. I love the colors. Do your Wip and Chats and comments the way it feels for you. Whatever you decide, we will be there with you watching. I believe you have some devoted fans on here, and I love how I have made new friends. Hugs to you and Ellie. And thank you for that. I really struggled last week. So, as many of you that watch these videos know, I change things. I change my mind constantly. And I don't like, alright, let me back up. This channel is not geared towards subscribers or the number of likes or watches or all that YouTube-y stuff. However, it is discouraging if you lose subscribers. It's like, what am I doing that people don't like me? They're leaving. We all like to be liked, right? And so you do have, when you're a content creator, you do need to kind of shake it up a little bit if you're getting people that don't like watching you. Whether it's, there's a lot to look at, whether it's you're losing subscribers, you're getting lots of thumbs down, or you're not getting people watching your videos. That means that they don't like it. And so you just have to kind of play around with it. If you're a new content creator or whatnot. Now, I am not monetized, so I do not get, I chose not to be. So that is not my goal. So I do not earn any money for this. I have, anyway, yeah. So I don't even really know the ins and outs of being monetized. I do know that, I don't know how it works. I mean, it's beyond my pay grade. So I know it, if you put in commercials, or I guess you get a cut on that, and depending on your watch hours and your I don't know what it all involves. I don't care because I'm not monetized. I do know to be monetized you need at least, there's a criteria, and you need to post so many videos, have so many watch hours, have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. But, so, that is not my goal. I am here to entertain. I am here to make friends. That's it. So, there you go. It's just, it's a hobby. I enjoy doing it, and that's that. So, and I like to be encouraged on my diamond painting. And believe me, with the way that we're doing things right now, it encourages me. And I like the feedback, that see what you guys are doing, because I feel like you're, sitting in my house and you're diamond painting and you're letting me know what's going on in your life. That's why I really encourage emails, because I want to see your canvases and hear about what's going on with you guys. And a few of you do feel comfortable doing that, and at any time when you send me emails, and if you do say something, at the beginning, say, personal, for your eyes only, do not broadcast, do not spread gossip, something that lets me know that I don't read it on here. So there's that. That's all I have to say about that one. You guys bring me so many smiles. And I'm like most of you, nobody diamond paints with me here. My family here has no interest in diamond painting. Yeah, when you talk about diamond painting, you get this blank look on their faces. Oh my goodness gracious. Angela said that her, is it smudge? She was saying that he knows everything that's being said to him too, just like Ellie. Ellie understands English. And I'm sure that a lot of your pets are the same way. It's amazing to me, just amazing that she understands. She is so smart. She's smarter than I am. Okay, and Patricia, hopefully we got the pattern thing. You said you found it, so that's good, but it looks like we still have a confusion about Ross over at Smells Like Yarn. Yeah, he does his own patterns, and that fisherman's pattern is not one of his, but he has a lot of other easy peasy patterns on his webpage. I have them all copied off and in my folder. I do a lot of his patterns. I change them up, but I do a lot of them. Talking of which, I'm going to share the link down below. Okay, note to self, share link. This is going to be Michelle. All right. Before I don't know if it was before. Anyway, I watched YouTube knitting channels. And there is this one channel that I watch. It's Knitwits. And it originally started with 3 people. They sat together and talked about their knitting and stuff. Well, then it went down to 2 people. And they did it for a number of years. Well, then one of them moved away, and so it was a little bit harder to get together and do the videos. So, because I think Michelle moved about an hour away, and her friend, anyway, it's a long, drawn-out story. But anyway, I loved their channel. It was so funny. They had me in stitches, because it wasn't just knitting, and it was stories, you know, they would tell, and Michelle is a hoot. She is so funny. Anyway, Leslie, who is the other lady, life kind of got in the way, and so she's not there anymore. And yeah, I don't know what's going on, but so it's just Michelle. So when Michelle moved, they moved out in the country, and Michelle is not a country girl. And it wasn't a move she wanted really to make, but her husband had this property that he inherited, and so anyway, it's to make a long story short, because blah blah. She took off all the videos from when she was doing them with her friend, and now and she just left on the videos about her journey, her new journey in the country, which they've been there 5 years, I think. Not a lot of videos on there, but anyway, she knits and crochets, but since, I don't know, but anyway, she decided, she used to do scrapbooking, I think, stamping, or I don't know the first thing about all that stuff, but anyway, she decided she wanted to get back into to that craft. And when Michelle does anything, it's all or nothing. She's got to have all the toys to go with it. Well, she's into this card making now, and not so much knitting. And she did not post for like 2 months, and then finally we get something on there. Now, the thing I really, and she's by herself, so she doesn't have anybody to feed off of now. And I'm hoping that she does more videos and gets more comfortable and shares more stuff. I love the videos of her farm life and her getting used to it and getting dirty and, you know, all that stuff. Her husband also does YouTube videos, and his videos are about, they got all this acreage, and he's clearing it and doing all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and I don't know, I lost his channel, so I got to go looking for it, and I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, Michelle and her husband were both Portland police, but when Michelle started having, well, she has 2 girls, so she quit the force and was a stay-at-home mom, but her husband continued on to be an officer, or I don't know really what he ended up. Anyway, he's retired now. So they're both retired, and they're both a hoot. I love watching them. Her husband makes an appearance every once in a while on the channel. And but yeah, their journey of this moving and everything they had to do, and oh my gosh, I loved it. But anyway, if anybody wants to watch her, I'll link her down below. And see, she lives, well, she lived in Oregon, in the Portland area, up there, up north of me. And then I think she moved across the border to Washington. Yeah, but they got all this acreage, and they got chickens, and then they got some goats, I think, and yeah, I don't know. And her adventures with them, oh my gosh, so funny. But like I said, she did take off a lot of her videos, and yeah, I need to go back and see what she kept. So, anyway, I'll link hers down below because I do love her. And her and her hair. She has naturally curly hair like what I do, and we have the same issues. She might as well be talking about my hair when she talks about that. Let's see. I'm just going through some of these. Okay, so I forgot what I was doing for. So anyway, this morning, Ellie woke me up about 12:30. She had to go outside and potty. So I took her outside, she did her business. We came back in and went back to bed. And yeah, I slept until about, what time was it? 3:30? No, it was just about 4 o'clock. And anyway, Ellie wanted to go back outside, so I took her out, and I was watching her because it was dark, and there was lightning. Yeah, it was to the northeast of me. No thunder. We didn't hear any thunder. Ellie could care less that the lightning was going on, but I could see it. And I thought, you know, I gotta keep an eye on her. I had my flashlight because if there was thunder, I knew she would bolt. Now, she would probably bolt right into the glass door, but so yeah, I was right there. But I don't know if it came over Salem at all. If it was closer, I didn't hear it. But it's supposed to be a little bit cooler today, I think. Hey Google, what's the high temperature today?
The high temperature in Salem today will be 89 degrees.
No, we're still up there. Better than 100. Then I think tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be 83. Hey Google, what's the high temperature tomorrow?
The high temperature in Salem tomorrow is predicted to be 86 degrees.
No. They must have changed it since I looked at it yesterday. I have to go out and mow some weeds. Isn't it weird how these weeds grow so fast when the sun's out, when it's hot? Ugh. Yeah. I have no grass to mow. I just have weeds to mow. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow morning while it's still cool out, so probably around 8. Get out there before it gets hot. I can't stand those weeds. I just, those dandelion things or whatever they are. Ugh. They drive me cuckoo. Yeah, so when I go outside and I see them dancing around out there, it's like, oh, I need to get the lawnmower out right now. But I'm waiting. Yeah, right now I just have to go out and mow about every 2 weeks, which is nice. That's better than the, every 3 days that I was having to do last year when I was keeping the grass green and all that good stuff. This year I'm wanting to die off. I'm trying to get rid of that clover. So part of that stuff has died off. I'm hoping it doesn't come back. But when we start getting that fallish weather with rain and stuff, yep, I'm going to go out there with my weed and feed. The problem with doing weed and feed is that Ellie can't go on the grass. So what I do is I do my side, and then she can go on the other side to do her business for 2 days, and then I do the other side. I hate doing the weed and feed because it's a pain. Having to take her a couple days and keep her off that grass and all that good stuff. Oh, I just remembered something. All right. So, I know you guys and other people have mentioned that, number one, either you don't use a light pad, or number two, you'll turn it off to diamond paint. Now, I always thought, how does anybody lay down drills without a light pad? You know, this really brings everything into focus for me. I have to have my light pad going. Well, that canvas that I was doing, do more of what makes you happy, I was absolutely struggling with that thing. That's why it took me so long, because I was having a hard time reading the symbols, and so many light colored ones, and yeah, it was awful. Well, I was working on the last part of it. It's like, oh my gosh, I didn't even want to work on it because it was like, I'm straining, and I have my magnifier out, and you know, trying to see stuff and all that. Well, I can't even remember what happened, but I turned off my light pad, and oh my gosh, all those symbols that I could not see and was struggling with popped out. And okay, the light bulb turned on in my brain. I see what people are talking about now. But you know, you get in the habit of using something and don't think outside the box or listen to what other people say. Yeah, it just goes right over the top of me. So as soon as I turned off my light pad, oh my gosh, the drills were going down so fast, and I actually completed it. Yeah, really fast. So I've learned something new. Well, I just, you know, every day you have new discoveries. So, yeah, so now I know if you can't read it, turn off the light pad, Linda. All right, how long have I been on here? Oh my gosh, an hour. I can't believe it. It just seems when I'm here visiting with you guys that the time goes by so fast. And I don't even think I've had any of my coffee. All right, is that all the fours? If it's all the fours, then we'll end this. And it is. Yahoo! Okay. Oh, no. There's them over here. I had my mat here and didn't see them. So, yeah, while I'm laying down these last few drills, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not one of my friends, go over there and press the friend button, also known as subscribe, and it's free. Yep, it's free to subscribe. And be sure and send me your emails with pictures of what you're laying down drills on. And comments. Love those. I love reading the comments. And we'll continue with having our gab session on the Wip and Chats. That seems to be working out pretty good. I think I like this. So, Yep, just come in and smile for a while. And you can laugh at me anytime you want to. Okay, so I appreciate every single one of you stopping by and visiting with me and commenting and emailing and all that good stuff. So I will jibber jabber with you later.